Hello, friends and family. Welcome back to the vlog. Today is Tuesday, September 5th, and I'm tired. I feel like I always open like that, but I am just so truly tired. I just barely got back from a doctor's appointment, which actually went really well, which I'm very thankful for. I often worry about how my appointments will go just because in the past, I haven't always been met with the doctors that want to help me. But I think the last couple times that I've seen my family doctor, he's really starting to see the extent of my suffering and is taking pity on me. So it actually went really well. So this appointment, we discussed some options for the ongoing stomach pain, and refilled nausea prescriptions, and tomorrow I have a dietitian appointment, so some of the stuff he wanted me to bring up to my dietitian, like I've been having blood sugar scares now, which is not fun, especially when you're out in public and you feel your blood sugar drop and you don't have anything with you, and so you have to try and get home as fast as possible. And then also just a referral to an EDS aware doctor in the city. My mom's calling me, just a minute. Okay, but anyways, yeah, so trying to figure things out because I am just at a loss of how to help myself, and my doctors are also at a loss of how to help me as well. And so with the Canadian healthcare system, it just feels like chronically ill patients fall in between the cracks because we're the ones who are difficult and we're the ones that nobody knows what to do with. And so we kind of fall through the cracks, and the wait times for procedures and tests and stuff are insanely long. And so I've been waiting for a scope for the last 3 months. So I'm definitely ready to figure out what is happening to my stomach because I am over it. But anyways, right now I'm gearing up to make a stew. I've got potatoes, an onion, some carrots, and some sausage, and this is something that we used to always have at camp. It's called pocket stew, and it's one of my favorite easy dishes, and I do it in the Instant Pot instead of over a fire because I clearly don't have a fire right now, but it works amazing in the Instant Pot. And with my stomach not functioning very well right now, I've been relying on a lot of soup and like soft, easy foods, and so this is a very easy meal to eat. And so I'm gonna make this, but later on this week, Matt and I are celebrating our first anniversary of being married, and we are going away. And so I was gonna show you how I pack to go away for like a weekend when I have multiple food allergies, and well, I live with chronic illness and my period's supposed to come, and so I'm gonna show you what I pack. But for the time being, I'm gonna make some stew, and I'll see you later. Does anybody else find themselves I can't even think right now. Does anybody else find themselves getting overwhelmed with the lack of answers? Because I am just so done right now. Earlier I had mentioned that my appointment went really well and that my doctor is going to get back to me with a medication that I could try for my stomach pain, but what he has recommended to me I won't be able to actually take because the common complaints are GI upset. Like, what is the point of taking something for GI upset when it's just going to cause more GI upset? So what he wanted to put me on is like an antidepressant for stomach pain because they can help, apparently, and I had an open mind. I was willing to give it a try until I did my own research, and I just don't think that is the right path for me. And I just felt so defeated and disappointed because I'm just so ready to find something that actually helps me with my symptoms. And I just feel like doctors aren't seeing just how poorly I'm doing. And I don't know how to make them see it either. And so I'm just feeling kind of stuck. But I'm hoping that maybe tomorrow I can get some help from my dietitian, because she is just so nice and so easy to talk to, and maybe she has some ideas, but right now I am just on the edge of a meltdown here. So yeah. Hello everybody. Today is Thursday, September 7th, I believe, if I'm getting that right. The days kind of blend together these days. But anyways, I just started my period, and so I'm a little bit like can't think straight right now. But this is just the reality, and I don't know if I will even include this in my vlog, but this is the reality of my chronic illnesses, and especially having endometriosis. I will be most likely in this bed for like probably the rest of today. And then my husband and I are going away for the weekend, and so hopefully we are able to completely enjoy our time. But I will get into what I'm packing to survive this weekend later on in this video. I just wanted to pop in and share how my dietitian appointment went. So I saw my dietitian yesterday and was feeling just at a complete loss, and she is just so kind and positive, and she gives me hope. And I mean, she wasn't able to give me too many things to help me with stomach pain or anything like that, but at least she was encouraging, and she believes me, and she realizes that we're like far beyond anything common at this point. Like anything that she recommends to me, she's like, I know this is mostly studied for IBS, but I know that yours is far greater than that, and that we're looking at something else other than IBS, of course. And yeah, she was just able to provide me with some encouraging words, and that she was fighting for me too. And honestly, we're both grasping at straws because we can't really do anything until my GI proceeds with testing. And so I called my GI office yesterday, thinking that it would be like any of my other like specialists, because any of my other specialists I can just call in for an appointment like whenever. And this one, it sounds like they really gatekeep appointments, and I can understand why, but I'm really desperate. And so what it sounded like from just like the receptionist is that probably ideally they just want me to wait until I've had my scope. But like how it works in Canada is you'll get your scope and you might get a phone call about the results, and then if your doctor wants to see you, they'll send another letter like in the mail for your next appointment, which could be well into 2024, and I cannot wait that long. And so I was like, you know what, I'm just going to be proactive. I'm going to call and get myself in for an appointment. So today the nurse called me from my GI office, and she has put in a note in my chart of where my symptoms are at, and my GI will decide if I need an appointment or if I'm just waiting until we've done the scope. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm fully just gonna be lying here in bed, heating pad on high, which is why my cheeks are kind of flushed, because I'm pretty warm right now. But yeah, I actually bought a new heating pad off of Amazon, and so I'll link it down below because it actually gets hot. compared to my last one. My last one was just a sunbeam, yeah, sunbeam, and it didn't get hot at all. And this one gets nice and hot, which you need if you have really bad periods or endometriosis pain. And I've already taken my handful of medication, and so yeah, I'm just chilling and reading books, and once the stabbing pain decides to calm down, then I will go get some work done. Keep on keeping on. Good morning, everybody. Don't mind my very disheveled state, but I'm currently packing for our little getaway this weekend, and I thought I would quickly show you what I'm packing. So as someone who has multiple chronic illnesses, going away isn't exactly a simple task because you have to kind of plan for everything. You, of course, hope and pray that your body will allow you to enjoy your time, but you also plan for the event that you might not be doing your absolute best. And so let me show you what I pack when I'm going away. Okay, so this is just an overview here. I have 3 outfits. I have a pair of pajamas, I have some swim clothes or swimwear, I have a comfy outfit and pajamas, and then this is like my medication stash. I have everything for POTS, for pain, for everything. I have KT tape over there to tape up my hips. I have a heating pad here that's portable, so you don't have to plug it in. Well, you have to plug it in to charge it, but you don't have to have it plugged in to use it. So that's for like when we're walking around and stuff. I have my braces here, and these are my compression socks. I also have to pack my own food because I don't exactly trust my stomach most days, and so I would rather not chance it by eating something that would make it upset. And so I am packing my own food, and then there are a couple of restaurants that are trusted that we will go and enjoy food from that are gluten-free and safe, and so we will do that, but I'll show you the food in a bit. I'm in a bit of a rush here, and so I'm gonna get this all packed. Today is Monday, September 11th, and I think where I left you off was I was in the middle of packing for a little anniversary getaway with my husband. We celebrated our 1-year wedding anniversary, and we just went to the city for a couple of days, stayed at a hotel, and it was great. But yeah, I'm back. I'm sorry I didn't record like any of our getaway because I wanted to be fully present with my husband, of course. And yeah, I also told you that I was going to film like what I was bringing like food wise, and I didn't do that either because that morning was just completely hectic. I was trying to allow my body to rest while trying to pack, and I was having a friend come over in the morning, and then, of course, I was just packing in a rush, so I didn't have time to film. So I will redeem myself in a couple weeks from now because my husband and I will be taking a 2-week trip to go and see family in Alberta. And so I will redeem myself because that I'll go into a little bit more depth of how I pack for my chronic illness on that trip. But how did this trip go? So this trip, the positive person in me wants to be like, oh, it was great, because it was great. We had a great time. We had so much fun. But in all honesty, how did my body do? Not very well. My husband is so amazing, and he's so attuned to my body that he's often the one that's like nope, we're not going to that place. We're going to go back to the hotel. We're going to rest. You just need to not be on your feet, everything like that. He's so attuned to me, probably better than I am sometimes. And it was hard. My health hasn't been in a very good spot in the last couple of months, and activities have been getting a lot harder to do. I feel like this is so hard for me to film, but okay, let me explain a little bit more. So we did a three-day trip with a little bit of shopping and very light minimum activities. The plan was to just be as relaxed and chill as possible, which is what it was. But of course, I did get my period right before we left, and usually the middle of my period is pretty good. That was not the case this time. This was probably one of the worst periods I've ever had. It was so heavy, it was very painful, and yeah, that made it just like a little bit difficult because I wasn't feeling well already, like because I was on my period, and then just the way that my body already isn't doing well made it super difficult as well to actually go out and enjoy doing things. Whenever we did go out, I did use my cane, and that did help. I also used my portable heating pad as much as I possibly could, but the charge on it isn't amazing. How they advertise it is for if you use it on the lowest battery setting, then it can last up to 4 hours. But if you use it on the highest energy setting, like highest heat setting, then it only lasts like an hour. And so I kind of had to use it at the highest heat setting in order to survive being out and about, and just where with my POTS and my blood sugar, we just really had to take it easy, but we had such a good time. Then we had booked experiences at a spa in the city, and it was both of our first times being at this place, and it was a really good experience, but unfortunately my body didn't respond very well to my treatment. I got a facial, which my skin looks absolutely radiant and it feels so incredibly soft, but I am just so sensitive to everything right now, and so during the treatment I felt amazing, and then we left and I felt so terrible. Like, I couldn't tell if it was my blood sugar or my POTS or what it was, because I was like so nauseous and felt like I was gonna faint, and just like, it was not the best ride home, but like I had no idea what was going on. And then finally it clicked that there was just too many scents going on, and I was like covered in scented oil, and my husband was covered in scented oil, and so when we figured that out, we tossed our clothes in the laundry basket and took a shower, and I immediately felt better, and so that was super duper good. So even though we really enjoyed it, we won't be able to go back just because my body doesn't respond well to the scents, the treatment, just overall. But enough of like the lame stuff. I don't really like being the party pooper and actually telling you how I did on this trip. I want to show you what I got. So we did a little bit of shopping, and so I'm going to show you what I got. One of the things that I got is in the wash right now because I did wear it to the spa, and so it needs to be washed now. But I'll put in a clip here of the sweater. So I bought a sweater from Gap, and I actually got it from Gap Kids, and it is so soft and so cute. So I'll put in a little clip of it here. And then I also got a pair of black jeans. These are super high-waisted, and they are so cute and comfortable, and they were only $12. And so that was like total steal, totally worth it. Matt also got like a couple pairs of pants and some new shoes. I got myself a planner for work. This one is super cute because it has like the monthly like sections at the front, and then in the back it's set up like, here's your week and here's your like to-do list and stuff. And that was only $10 and super cute. And then we went to Indigo, and I spent some money. I wasn't expecting to spend, but starting off, I got some tea by the brand Bloom. This is the pumpkin spice tea mix, and I've been wanting to try this, and it smells absolutely incredible. And because of my coffee allergy, I haven't been able to indulge in the pumpkin spice lattes, and so I was very pumped to find this. And then I got myself a zebra mug because I am a zebra, and I didn't have anything that represented the fact that I have EDS in clothing or anything, and so I decided to get myself this mug because it was on sale. And then I got a stack of books. So they were having a buy 3 get the 4th one free, and I didn't think it counted for these like $6 books, but it did. And so I got 4 books. This first one is called The Devouring Grey. Next one is Dark Skies, which I think this might be the second book, and I might have to find the first. I'm not quite sure. Yeah. I need to get the Dark Shores first, I guess, and read that. And then I got this book, Rebel. And then lastly, I got the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, because I've been meaning to read this, and our local library, their copy is lost, and so I decided to get this as well. And so that is everything that I got while we were out, and I'm super glad that we had a really relaxing time, and we just had so much fun being together, as we always do. And I'm so grateful that my husband is just really relaxed and chill and go with the flow, and that he encourages me to slow down because it's better on my body that way. And yeah, here's to many, many, many more years with my husband. And yeah, so today is a rest day because I need to recover from this weekend. This week is going to be decently busy, but I'm trying to take the most rest that I possibly can. Right now I'm doing a couple loads of laundry and just some like light cleaning up, unpacking, that kind of dealio. So I'm gonna end off the video here. I'm sorry this probably wasn't the most encouraging or exciting video, but this is honestly what being chronically ill is like, and I think this is the most honest video that I have put out so far, and being on this channel is really encouraging me to be more open and honest about my illness, that I don't always have to be positive and share the bright side of things, that I can be real and show you that although we had a really good time, there were hard parts, and I didn't feel well the entire time, but we made the most of it. And that's what this channel is all about. It's both sides. It's the hard parts of chronic illness, and it's the good parts about life, because that is just life. And honestly, I'm just so grateful to be here, and for the family and friends that I have, and those of you who are supporting me by watching my journey. I really appreciate it. And so give this video a thumbs up. And if you're not following my journey, you should go and subscribe, because we've got a lot of updates that are going to be coming, and so you won't want to miss those. All right, bye friends.